think I generally have more success when I'm thinking about like, um, I guess Falco Laser is a good analogy. It's like I just treat it mentally as like he's going to do it, so find some way to have control over the interactions between when he's doing the fairs,
Mhm.
and then kind of go from there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I think
yeah. It's
and
kind of like Peach also, I guess. It's like you
mhm.
can't really do anything about Peach when she's already in the air. So it's like your whole goal is to play for the like situation that you think the Peach wants out of the air or
Yeah,
whatever, and then
yeah.
yeah, okay.
And we could probably, assuming this match doesn't take forever, if you're still interested, we could also watch a random match of you versus Marth and talk specifically about Fair, so we could like see
Yeah,
it in context and stuff too.
that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, are you in?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
in. Good.
I think secret meta here is all the like the current age of Sheik Fox is like foxes are super aggressive once they realize they're whiffing from jump, and all the modern like top Sheiks they always cross up in those spots and then try and like catch the fox slipping. And so like what maybe like Jmook would have done here is he would have whiffed this bear, then dash forward wave dash, realizes the fox dashed past, and then just like boost grab the drill.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I think it definitely beats drill meta too. I think foxes
Mm-hmm.
nowadays are super prone to drilling because they don't want to get CC'd or whatever. So you just do the cross up and then you like pop out of the drill in the first hit, and then you have enough frame advantage to at least play the mix up with the boost grab. You can like walk forward if you don't want to be so aggressive. You can
Yeah,
walk
and you could
forward.
always pick a different button and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that is a very important part of the current meta where foxes are so down to be aggressive. And I mean, all the top sheiks get a ton of mileage off of it. Jmook and Kyle Krito essentially win sets on players like Moki or Cody sometimes or whoever doing that. It's really hard to deal
That
with from
makes
the
sense.
fox perspective too.
Yeah. It's kind of greedy with the paragraph. I'm
Yeah,
AFKing a little bit. This first stock, I think.
yeah. I mean, it's
That's fine. I'm just like doing moves. Oh, I tried to do something different.
yeah. I kind of think you aren't taking time to like really, and this goes into what you were saying about like autopiloting, but like not really taking the time to like, all right, I am playing neutral and I am going to start doing neutral things. Or like, well, I'll do moves because like I guess I have to, but like you don't have
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
specific
yeah.
goal with them.
I think that happens against Fox especially when this specific percent, like when I can't knock or whatever.
Mhm.
I know it's counter. I guess it's kind of backwards, right? Because it's like when I can't knock, I should actually be very careful.
Yeah.
But I think like I just kind of mentally AFK when this situation happens because it feels like, or rather, I guess it just takes me a little bit longer than I would like to get into the mindset of just playing neutral and like trying to do something with an objective in mind, as opposed to like what you're talking about, where it's like I'm just doing moves because I need to.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it makes sense. Like, even though it sounds counterintuitive, it's like when you're at these percents, you don't have the reward part of your brain going off for anything going well. You know, like
Yes,
that
yeah,
is like
yeah,
a
yeah,
relevant
yeah.
thing. And so it's like, of course, you're not going to be super duper diligent if in your brain you don't see that there's any real reward for doing it. At the mid percents, you space well, you get your knockdown, you start to like play the game finally. But that's not the case here. You just
Yeah.
and so
I
I think
it's
it's
like low key,
reasonable.
I just like take my one hit and run away kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it's reasonable for your initial response not to be super deliberate, but yeah, definitely something to think about with that in mind.
Yeah, pretty greedy to drift in there too. Like I could have like chilled out on platform there, for example.
Yeah, instead of the waveland, it would have been super chill. Or like here, I'm so surprised when the fox dash attacks super close to your shield and goes really far behind. This is like a really hard spot to punish if you're not looking for it. And clearly the fox messed up. And so it's like trying to jump to interact with it isn't that good. If you were to, you'd have to wave dash, like down smash or grab it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I generalized here and I was like, he's in the corner, so I want to try to pressure him, but I didn't pay like it's like I reacted so late to the situation. Like I held shield for so long.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And that point, it's like you probably should just play for positioning. Like it would have been super juicy if you saw this and then you did full hop, waveland forward teeter, and then time your bear for like maybe the fox running forward, you know?
oh yeah. Okay,
And
so
oh well, look, he ran forward. It would have been great.
yeah, that would have been great. Yeah, just space the bear as if he's going to run forward.
Yeah,
Okay, well, at some point something good happens at some
yeah.
point. I think fairing here is also not very good. It's like
Yeah, I think
I don't have a plan.
it's like hard because I think in your mind it was the spot where it's like I jump, he goes past me, and I get him. But you weren't reacting super well, and so you didn't
Yeah.
transition from fair to like doing empty land instead and playing a mix up or grabbing or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
but you got
cheese
your
up
hit.
tilt.
Never
Oh,
mind.
I
It's
suck.
it's really hard. No, it's so
Oh.
hard. You're valid.
Oh. What? I tried empty lane grab here, or no, I like reacted pretty late.
Yeah, but that was a really good wave dash. Like the shield react fast wave dash back is like super good, but you probably should just grab. I think if you realize that you're avoiding an action like this, like a short hop aerial, it's pretty like you should just go for the grab. Because I think from it's difficult for Fox to be because Fox is thinking this bear's gonna hit. He's probably delaying his L cancel because of it. He's probably not shining frame perfectly either because he thinks the bear's gonna hit. And so it's
Nice.
like you get not only do you get leniency from that, but also like I don't know, you
I
got him.
see. Okay. Yeah, I think I just didn't see it as like I got him moment, but you're right that if I react him bearing.
Yeah, good
I think I
spacing.
saw that spot as like I have to protect myself moment and not like it's time to get him moment. Does that
Uh
make sense?
huh.
Like I was like he's close to me and like this is weird scrambly. Like if I just do the space F tilt, like it won't ever end up terrible for me. But I think you're right that like if I had a little more awareness here, like just like I could at least see he's short topping and like it's good risk reward to go for the grab.
Yeah, yeah, and I think also I guess it probably leans not leans into but is related to like intention behind your initial decision and how that leads into the following button. And so it's like you doing dash forward shield in my mind isn't the most like I got to protect myself button. You know,
I see.
it feels like you were dashing back because the grab whiffed and you wanted to get out of the corner, but the action itself didn't necessarily like it doesn't necessarily align with that. And so then when I see the shield, I'm like, oh, this is like you're trying to be proactive against
Yeah.
against the fox, but not like directly. And so then
Yes.
that's why it feels, at least for me, the wave dash out of shield punish felt super duper natural because it's like that is
Okay.
like the essence of the spot.
Yeah, I think in my mind I had thought as far ahead as I want to find a way to get out of the corner that doesn't involve me retreating further, but I didn't think very far past that. I was just
Mm-hmm.
like and then like I saw that and then I think I just like wave dash out generally because I wanted to not be in my shield because I like didn't see him pressuring
Yeah.
directly or whatever. But yeah, so like a little more awareness gets me more juice here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it's hard. I mean, that's like the big part of Sheik is being super fast to like transition between defense, offense, gotcha,
Yeah.
protect. Like that. You need to be like your head needs to be on the swivel. You have to be looking out for it all the time, all of
Give me
it.
1 second. I need
Okay.
to do food stuff. Okay, I've returned.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess as a side note, I think it's weirdly encouraging that like 25 seconds of the match have happened and nothing absolutely terrible has gone wrong. I
Yeah.
think it's like super common in Fox Chic for like something randomly bad can happen completely.
Yeah.
So
I actually, speaking of which, I literally just saw. I was watching Cal Curto stream yesterday, and he queued into Chem, and it was game 2 on Dreamland, and the entire game was just within the first 10 seconds of them both being on the screen. Kyle Curto was somehow magically getting demolished, and he got 4 stocked somehow, and then won the next game. And I think I agree. It's very real, and it's good that it doesn't or hasn't happened. That was a really fast reaction to roll.
me?
Yeah, look how fast he reacted.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good.
Hard. I didn't know. A little greedy. I think I.
It's a read. It's fine.
I don't die from the sub smash, right? Not.
You totally do, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I bet yeah. I think. Okay, I think Edgeguard comes up soon. Oh, I'm really bad at response too. I don't really have. Okay,
Alright,
here's what.
here's the first edge guard. So you hit this forward tilt. The first thing you should do is what I think. I'm not sure if it necessarily matters how you execute it, but what in my mind, when I imagine, is you run up to here. If you could see my mouse, can you? I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you.
can.
Okay, cool. I run up to here, and then I do backflip, and then do like a kind of middle timing needle throw, and that interacts well with Fox doing delay double jump to grab ledge. And I think that is good. One, because it, obviously it covers an option. Two, you're close to ledge, which means that this position becomes a lot simpler and it happens faster. And then three, I think that
Well, You're saying like after the like. Once I see him DI away from the F tilt in this position, immediately dash forward. Like
yeah,
I was like 3-ish, 4 frames slow. Pretty slow.
yeah, I would dash out of the forward tilt immediately. I would dash up to this spot on the stage. Then I would jump back, like backflip, and then do like middle delay needles. And why I think that's important is, yeah, the third reason why is because the inherent delay of spending more time running forward and then doing like a middle timing needles is
1 second.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then you're saying that inherently I'm delaying by getting to that position, and so.
Yeah, and so then it would end up with this position instead of you being in the air, landing with your needles at like this awkward time where Fox has already started his up B, you would be essentially standing still, fully actionable. So now you won't have to end up in this spot where you're like,
Oh, I see.
well, I guess I'm charging here. Yeah, and here you don't really want to throw because Fox's might be too high, needle RNG, blah, 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 and it's confusing, and you can't cancel it because it's too late to cancel it, and you're probably going to get burned, and it's like, I don't know what's going to happen,
I see.
It sets up the reaction a lot more intuitively.
Yeah, and then that way, by this time he hasn't started his up B, and I cancel, and then I just do run off double jump fair or.
Yeah, short hop or whatever the button. Here, you were late grabbing ledge. You should have grabbed ledge as fast as possible. You delaying it made it to where you couldn't do double jump air fast enough to hit the up B before it got past you.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do it, or was it just I was slow on the smash turn?
You just walked. I think you were not confident in your tech skill or something, and so then you like decided to walk so that you wouldn't like just air dodge off. But you kind of just have to have good tech skill.
Okay, so that so I had the. 1 second.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess I just gotta trust the tech skill here, and then.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
You could also do it a slightly different way that doesn't involve having perfect tech skill. Like what you would do is what J-Mick would probably do is he'd probably do dashback instant turnaround needle to hit this up B.
I like this.
The thing about that though is the fox does not decide to up B exactly here, maybe he holds forward, falls further, ends up down here up being. It would be lower than this, but I can't really show it because the screen's cut off. Then that needle misses, and then you're in the spot where you're on stage hitting an up B that could go up and in like that or directly up, and it's pretty awkward / inconsistent. And so I think regardless, it is ideal that you just grab ledge here because and do the bear and then bear maybe 2 more times and he's dead, because that also accounts for him dropping lower. And you still get to bear that too, just like on reaction.
Can I do Armada Nair or Armada Fair type setups?
In this spot, because you standing needled, no.
Okay. And I also cannot do the Armada trade setup, right? You know what I'm talking about, where he like does the falls into them with Peach aerial or whatever, and it like pops her up, and then she goes flying.
I would say that is a thing that you can do in general, but it is not necessarily what I would think about doing here, because it wouldn't straight up kill the fox. You'd still have one more edge guard iteration you'd have to go through. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I think I was just thinking about like this tech skill can be hard sometimes, so I just like don't know. Like I'm trying to think of backup plans, but I guess if I don't have I guess I should just get it faster.
Yeah, I mean the tech skill is hard, but it's not like it's hard tech skill that is uncommon. It's just wave dashing and fast falling the ledge fast.
Yeah, I think I'm normally faster about this, so I wonder what maybe it was just
the wind was blowing.
I think I was probably afraid of just air dodging off and exploding. Whatever.
You'll see the wind starts blowing, and
yeah, that fucked me up too for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. You know what's funny is that like I had the idea to get on the ledge, and then it's just that like the minute detail maybe.
Yeah, and it matters a lot because now you're in this spot, and you literally cannot like do anything about that.
I might actually get reversaled for being there too.
Yeah.
So. In fact, I kind of did, low key.
Yeah, you're in a pretty bad spot. Let's see what you do. I'm surprised you weren't. Okay, so one thought is, after this spot, sure you get ledge dash shine, that's fine. You land on the stage still. I'm surprised that your first instinct was to dash forward. I feel like I would, if you were thinking about positioning or playing safe, you would have probably taken a slightly slower approach of either staying in the corner and maybe crouching directly here, or if you do want to move forward, you'd be walking, right?
I think it's because I wanted to pressure the fox directly. But I guess it's not really like how I would do it. Like I would do it by walking because my F tilt is broken in this situation.
Yeah, I think what it looks like, at least the point of like confusion or like misjudgment, is the fact that you thought that there was potential that you'd be able to directly punish fox landing from the full hop.
Yes, I think that's probably it. Yeah.
And I think that misconception or misjudgment or whatever is probably why you decided to dash. But I think from my perspective, which is obviously easier because I play fox, so I like understand, but like I see this and I'm like, I clearly am not going to get there in time. I'm going to worry about the thing after.
Yeah, I just saw like I'm landing so much sooner than him. I was sick grab, but
yeah,
I just thought in my mind. I thought in my mind I was like, I'm landing so much sooner than him, so why don't I just? But it's just like Fox is too fast for that.
Yeah, like his full hop is insane. Like his full hop is your short hop. Like that's a fast button, you know.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, this is a good grab. It's
here is where another edge guard where I don't think I do a good job.
Yeah, forward throw is particularly hard for. Especially at this spacing. The fact this is something is minor, but you can keep in mind is you can dash grab. Obviously, it's a tomahawk, so you want to be fast, but you can dash grab as fast as possible to put you slightly closer to the edge, which is a bit more desirable.
Sure.
Because this is just like
it's just fucked. Like,
it's not fucked. It's hard. It's hard because what you can do is you do the jump needle. Yeah. You could, so it's like doing it early works against slight delay double jump, but if you want to hit as fast as possible, you should just walk up in forward tilt while holding down, like do like the 45-degree angle forward tilt, you know? So you'll be ACIing down, so you'll like you'll hit the fair, you'll CC the fair and also still hit it. If you want to hit shine stall, it is you have to short hop forward and then late needle throw, short hopping forward matters because you need to clear enough distance to where from here, this part of your needle is going like is aimed off stage. But if you were to
Yeah.
do it from here, it'd be right here, right? It wouldn't actually the angle wouldn't be off stage.
I see.
And
Yeah. I see what you mean. It's like when he shine stalls, he gets into that little part of the stage that's like right beneath the ledge or whatever.
yeah,
So I need to stay further back, but still be able to aim the needle in his path towards the ledge as she's shine stalling, which means I have to jump forward to
yeah,
get the.
you need to jump for it. Yeah, yeah. And then also something that you can do, if you want to read high or instant double jump, that's maybe a bit. It's less clean, but it can work. Is doing full hop instant needle the side platform. It'll catch them right around here. You'll see he goes right
Yeah,
through it, right,
yeah.
right around there. And then maybe sometimes you could do like run off fair, drop through fair, or
Sure.
if he, is at a higher percent, he'll get sent further back from the needle. You could do run off needle and catch him right here afterward. That one is a bit sus.
I think I just haven't thought through all the nuances of like how to put it, how to achieve different timings and spacings with my needle options by the ledge. Like cuz
Mm-hmm.
like needle is the only thing that uh what it, removes me from the risk of reversals while also aiming below the ledge, which makes it extremely broken. But it also means that like I have to think about like how to actually achieve the things that I want. Like I just haven't. I guess related to this. I've never actually thought about like all of the things that are possible from Fox's end. I just sort of like I think I've only thought about like does he shine stall or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like this kind of double jump thing I haven't thought about. Or okay, sorry, I've also thought about like what if he does back jump up B or whatever.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
but like I haven't really thought about some of the like this double jump fair or like I don't know, like I haven't even thought about like double jump air dodge, which is a thing that he could do too. So
Mm-hmm. Double jump air dodge. Yeah. That one, the I guess the importance, or not the importance, but the relevancy of that one is if you do decide to read him doing like a delay double jump or a shine stall, the way that you would cover that by getting close to the edge and needling, automatically beats pretty much all variations of double jump air dodge, whether it's double jump early, air dodge up, double jump early, air dodge down the stage, double jump early, try to air dodge past you, double jump late, barely air dodge on the stage. All those variations lose to it just because it puts him directly next to you while you're like actionable.
okay,
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, but yeah, probably fair instead of double F tilt.
Yeah, I need to practice fair short hop or F tilt short hop fair. It's
Mm-hmm.
like weird.
It would have
I've
been
been
hard. You had to, yeah, you couldn't have done it with A because drifting forward means it might randomly miss. So you do have to do like jump in place, rising fair, which is hard tech skill. But
maybe I could practice TJ fair for this one too. I've never thought about. I think that one could be easier. I already tap jump fair for the throw stuff or whatever, so like
yeah,
can't be
then
that
I
bad.
think T jump or T jump. I never called it that, but top jump fair would be pretty intuitive.
Intuitive.
Then I normally claw these kinds of fairs, but tap jump and claw are the same thing. So no
Yeah,
diff.
I always claw. Well, I think what's hard for me is that muscle memory wise, I have only ingrained claw for full hopping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think I would like have to learn a completely new muscle memory, like both like the sense of revising or like creating room in my brain to short hop, and also learning the literal tech skill of it.
Yeah,
So
in that case, you should just tap jump. So
I think I should jump. Yeah, okay.
yeah, they're the same thing, so it doesn't matter as long as you are jumping and rising with the fair. Whatever
Yeah.
gets it done, gets it done. Oh, you had him. You didn't react. So you hit
I
this.
I was worried about getting burned.
I think you were worried about getting burned because you were not super diligent about your like spacing. Like the way it works is you do this needle turnaround because if he does side B, you get to react with falling bear, right? You know that. And
Yes.
then but you stay in this like this range. You don't want to get too close to side B because getting too close to side B both means that this up B is awkward and you have less time to react to the side B actually going off, right? Just cuz like that's how side B works. It has to travel distance, and distance equals time. And so you want to stay in this range, and then if you were super diligent about that and like checked your drift, you would have gone directly down here. And then what would have happened is you'd fall a little bit past, and then you'd do Rising Bear and just
And
catch
hit him
him.
with the disjointed part of the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and since you would be far enough away and low enough down, it would make it way more intuitive. Because getting burned is only an issue when your hitbox, for the hitbox to come out, extends into the fire, right? But if the
Yeah.
hitbox is the furthest end, then it'll be the first thing that interacts with the fire, and it'll just hit it.
I think that makes sense. I think also uh my my internal model of bear is to aim with the like inner foot hitbox and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think my that's all I know how to do with bear, but I think I should practice like this would be a good spot to learn how to hit with the disjointed part.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
I also
important.
don't I also don't know where his hurtbox is here because he's like up B or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's right here. It's like, just imagine like a circle, not a circle, a little around him.
Bubble thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, can we go back and I just want to like visualize it again?
Yeah.
So it's like I have dealt here, and then another thing too is that okay, another thing that happened here is that I think I'm bad at like, so it's like I do this situation and then the side B doesn't happen, and then my like brain freezes up. Like
Mm-hmm.
he gets out there, and then I think I'm not prepared. Like it's almost like I do it to hard read side B.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that like I have the ability to react to the situation if I'm like, do you see how I drifted also? Like I sort
Yeah.
of like drifted into him, but you're saying like if once I do the jump and I see this position, I have enough time. Like I actually have more time than I think, and I can drift into the stage and do it so that way I can space the tipper hitbox to the bear.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I probably could have done something here. I just like fuck.
I agree. This was super greedy. Walking directly under him, I think, was a big. It's pretty greedy and didn't actually get you anything unique, other than technically the potential of like threatening up tilt. But like, I'd probably want to deal with it from like this angle, because Fox
Yeah.
doesn't have a forward move that hits there easily or at all.
I think
Technically,
I
they'd be fair.
I think I really wanted to threaten him with bear for being up there. I just like didn't
Then you
think.
would have had to turn around. I think that
Oh, I see.
I think that this is something you mentioned before, where it's like your intuition regarding facing forward and turning being, it was in the Marth matchup, being a bit off, and I think it's kind of on show here in the sense that like you want to bear, but your intuition says, well, the way to get bear to come out here is to go past him, right?
Mhm.
Because that's the way bear comes out when you're facing left. But you do also just have the option to turn around.
It's right. Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. And it's still pretty hard for him to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It would, for him, I don't think he has a way to actually interact with you deciding to do turnaround bear here until after the bear is out. Like, he can't
Right.
prevent you from doing the bear.
Yeah, and I do an AC bear in this situation, so it's just like I have all the time in the world to do whatever I want. A shield,
Yeah.
dash, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, dash tag is okay. I just didn't like know what to do off of it.
Yeah. I think
Hard to tell. No, I didn't really know where he was gonna go, honestly.
yeah, it wasn't clear cuz the way you hit him was kind of awkward. This is probably something to keep in mind with like how percent affects whether you can or cannot get the punish after dash
Yeah,
attack
yeah, yeah.
with
'Cause I
Dreamland
just did it like it was
platforms.
a combo.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
just did it like it was a combo. Yeah, that makes sense.
And like it could have comboed, but you might have had to do the fair differently. Like you probably would have had to do the earliest possible fair, like full hop rising fair, right?
Yeah, yeah. So that way, like the later hitbox is the one that connects with him, and not the initial part. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you weren't to do full hop rising fair and you thought he would just land, this fair you probably would have maybe chose Waveland instead, so you have an interaction on tech in place. Or if you were to fair anyways, you would do a super delayed fair, so it would hit tech in place, and then it's like the Marth thing that Sammy talks about, where you do late fair tech chase and then grab the tech rolls. It would be the same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Right.
Um,
I see.
and
So I
here,
just didn't give myself any options.
yeah, you didn't pick between any of the options you had available. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Instead of dash attack here, definitely grab. Yeah.
Just back throw, I guess.
No, you should down throw. Down
Oh,
throw.
and then like VDI's away, down throw fair, and then VDI's in just tech chase or regrab.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and then I have to play that terribly awkward spot, and then I
Yeah,
have to
this
wait for
spot is just like super undesirable because like you're
I
thinking,
can't
what
do
if he
it.
double jump there is right here, and it's like most people aren't gonna do that, but if they do and you get hit by it, you're the worst player in the world, and so it's like you have to think about it, and then
Yeah, I've been
like
thinking about him like doing something random, like literally anything from the side here, and I like don't want to be in the middle, but I also don't want to just like let him chill in the corner.
yeah, it's just like there's so many options, and it's like it is not easy to you've created a difficult to navigate situation for yourself.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see. So the backdoor just fixes that, and then okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I like Omega Greed by just like, okay, I'll just hopefully he just gets hit by my backer.
Yeah, and it's like an interesting back air, but the context for it working is not there.
Yeah,
Like,
because he's like frame even by the time I even start the back air.
yeah, and also from his perspective, he's like, I got hit by a move, I went across the screen, I'm, at frame disadvantage or whatever, I'm scared, I am probably gonna try and get out the corner. So he's if he's going to stay in or like do anything, he's probably going to move out of the corner, whether it's short hopping off the plat just to like get a move out, full hopping the top plat, or if he is gonna stay in the corner, he's probably gonna run off the platform and go further into the corner. He's not gonna
Yeah,
stay in the same spot.
I think in general a theme of my gameplay against not just Fox but other characters too is I have a really poor sense of when they're going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially after hit like a very common situation against Marth or whatever is that like I'll hit Marth with fair and it won't knock, but he's like in the corner. But like fair sends far enough away that it's like hard for me to get the frame advantage at the low percent or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like he's in the corner, and then like my brain like just primate instincts take over, and I just start thinking like, dude, you need to cover him dash forward grabbing you, even though it's like psychotic. Like he's like never going to do that for. I mean, like what if I whiff punish it, for example?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like my brain is just so like something about my intuition about when do people want to come directly out of the corner and how will they do it is like completely off.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's
So
hard, honestly, because like there's a lot of things to keep in mind, and it's hard to get rid of the noise, and there's unclarity inherently in all these situations. Everything
sure,
altogether makes it difficult to judge.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
yeah,
Nice.
it was good. You followed him well. Fair.
Oh,
He's dead. He didn't
did you
finish
have to?
charging.
Oh.
Turn on
Oh.
grab. I don't think forward throw is the move here. I think.
Okay.
Is this the percent where he could slide off with? It feels like he's a bit far. If you down
I
throw
thought
the D out of way.
I see it.
I'm
I
not.
thought
I'm
the
not
guy.
sure if this was slide off or not.
I just
Oh.
I saw the Neil hit and I was like, I don't have a plan, so I'll just down smash.
Well, yeah. At this point, you should down smash. That's your fastest button.
I see. Okay.
Um.
I just wanted to be honest in the lesson and let you know that like I didn't have a plan, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just do the thing that like if it pushes him to the edge, I'm still fine.
Yeah. And these needles are the ones that cover, like either shine stall early double jump / shine stall in general. And it works because you have a stack of needles, which I'm sure is intuitive to you. And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
outcome
yeah.
is like something that does just happen, but I do think that.
Like
Mm,
what is the best what is the imagine I knew for sure he was going to do this. Like what is the best play here? Like just F tilt?
you double jump back fair. Not double jump, short hop back fair. I mean, you backflip fair.
Oh, I see. And
Yeah,
then
you
like
do short hop backflip fair, and then after the fair, you'd walk up down smash because he'd probably be up B or side B right here because he's at low percent and wouldn't go anywhere. And then you turn on grab ledge, bear.
yeah, then bear. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay, I see. But here I just like
Yeah.
didn't read it.
And
Or just
I mean,
thought,
that's fine. That's fine. It's a mix up. And it's also fair. Forward throw is the hardest thing to play off of, and you're also far away from ledge. And
okay,
use
so
that low
maybe I'm not
percent.
chopped. Every time I do forward throw and it doesn't result in anything, I just think I'm chopped.
Forward throw is the hardest one. He's always really, really, really close and at an awkward space. So it's just difficult.
Something about this next situation was a little off to me too.
I think you didn't pull the trigger. You played as if you had it, right? Like you wave dashed away and you dash forward, but then you didn't actually punish the
I
grab.
like shielded. It is weird. I think
Yeah.
I had it.
Yeah, you just had to grab. Yeah, I agree. I think you missed the reaction. It was kind of unclear because for some reason it looked like there was some like noise over the Fox when he grabbed. I think the wind plus the shaking made it, for some reason, look like it hid the first few frames of it.
Yeah.
Right? Like maybe I'm crazy for that, but it was
No,
difficult.
I think I'm just triggered by the wind, bro. This has happened twice now, where it's like the wind happens, and I'm like not ready.
Wind is hard. Wind, it's my
Oh,
least favorite thing. This is a good one to talk about.
down smash.
I think what I would have done. Actually,
Wait,
honestly, the fact that you didn't hard bear here means the spot's just kind of cooked, and you picked something, and it would have hit double jump to ledge, and that's fine. And then you probably, yeah, you down smash this side B. You tried to, but you were late.
I had what is it? The regular, whatever QB on. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have the audio. I didn't have the 2 extra frames or whatever.
Yeah.
Tough. Okay. Wait. So if I like, did I just did not? I just didn't drift to
You
get
did
that.
the bear too early.
Oh, okay. I do need to practice that. I'm bad at doing late aerials from platforms,
Mm-hmm.
like the latest aerials from platforms that also get the hitbox out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would help. Yeah. And then yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
tried to.
I see now. If you get the hard bear, it's like so free. He's just
Yeah,
gonna set
it's
off the
just
ledge.
like he's super juiced. Like it's just so like you late
Is that
bear,
like
he's up
yeah?
here, you just walk up and maybe you short hop to read the side B immediately, and everything else it just kind of falls into place. It's like it's pretty chill. Probably a greedy fair on hit stun.
Yeah.
You're just like I want to get out of hit stun, but if you
Yeah.
wanted to get out of hit stun, you probably should have wiggled out and fast fell.
That's
Because
all.
then if you're then hold down, then you do that, you're in your that position, then you just like forward tilt in there, CC forward tilted,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Hard.
semi stall.
That was a really badly executed error. I didn't think it was a terrible idea, but I drifted back.
Yeah, if you hit the dash, it would have been significantly better. But hi, oh you went. Knockback stacking bear. This is something to be aware of.
I didn't. What?
Yeah, it
So
definitely
I have.
happens.
So do I just have to delay the bear, or do I like? Should I reverse nair?
What you could do is you could do rising reverse snare, or what I think you also have time for, if you really want to bear, is it was actually since you didn't get the clip to ledge up B, you got the like go into it, it wouldn't work. So yeah, I think you just have to nair.
Low key, I messed up my tech skill here. I like thought I was gonna get. You know, I thought I was gonna get the uppy that you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
where you like don't have the second poof like thing or whatever.
Yeah, if you didn't have the second poof thing, then you can do late bear, like double jump on stage, late soft bear right here. But you just since it was the other one, you didn't have time.
I just have to do reverse nair in this kind of
You
situation.
probably
So.
have to do reverse snare. I want to see it one more time.
Like slightly worse frame advantage, but it's not. He's at 60 or he's at
He's
50.
he's a lot further, and that's pretty much all that matters if you do late nair. I think grabbing ledge after was autopilot because you didn't think it would knock back stack.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
I just didn't know. I didn't hate the roll.
Oh.
I don't think that should happen either.
Yeah, but you did late fair after recognizing and rolled, which was good. But then the forward tilt was a like you weren't
sure.
yeah you weren't confident. Like this was like the fair roll was like clearly you had awareness, but then you didn't play the next spot after confidently, which is kind of confusing.
Yeah, I think. I thought he was gonna try to get out, but I didn't think he was gonna get out that way.
But from his perspective, he just double jumped on stage with a fair. He got a shield late fared. He's not. This is not a spot where he's actively reacting. Like he can't. He's playing him. He spot dodge. What's he gonna do with the spot dodge? He still hasn't seen that you're rolling by this point. Like the shine was like for the last interaction. You know.
Oh, I didn't even see that he shined, honestly, when I was like in the moment. I just remember I think I just generalized. I was like, I'm in this spacing, I need to like get out, but like if I just given myself the time to like
Yeah.
see that he shined.
But it's not even the shine. It's the spot dodge. That's like the thing.
Sorry,
Because
spot dodge.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
spot dodge.
yeah. Yeah.
Can he not? Wait, why doesn't he want to just dash forward from the spot dodge?
Because he doesn't know what's happening. From his perspective, you still might be behind him trying to do something. You know, it's like it is a scramble. It is a scramble. That is like probably the best explanation I could give you is it is a scramble, and
No,
Fox is on the losing end.
I see. I think I don't rate the quality of the scramble very well. If I don't know how to explain it, like
Mhm.
other than that, it's like I think I just like assume I like almost play it blindly, where it's like I have some set percentage in my mind of like when I'm going to be assertive in the scramble versus not, but I don't really pay attention to the context.
Yeah.
Like here would have been a context where it's like, okay, this is almost assured. Like, of course it's still a scramble, so it could go either way, but it's like it's almost assuredly in my favor.
Mhm.
But like my mental is just like does not take the context into account and just like doesn't put it in the bucket. It's just like, okay, do your like this is a moment to just mash out of the scramble without thinking about what's happening.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. And I mean, it's hard against Fox because you are scared of many things, but
I'm at 127. Anything could happen.
yeah, but truly you just have to be like the Fox. Everything about the situation is going poorly for the Fox, and he is terrified, and you have to lean into it. Oh my god, you should have just spared him.
Oh yeah, he even misses L cancel.
He went forward for you. He went to the platform for you. Your bear shield pokes like every single time, no demand there. You're in the perfect spot for it to like tipper bear.
Did I nair?
Roll, please roll at the corner. Okay, it worked out. Not the best edge guard. We can look at this.
Yes, happens a lot. I can't. Well, first off, I didn't really expect myself to get the reverse fair, so I wasn't prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think this is a general enough situation where it's like, okay, what do?
Your
By
idea,
by now, I should know that I've hit him off the level. So it's like, what now?
your idea of the situation is correct in the sense that doing needle turnaround is good, but you need to do full hop needle turnaround because he's at a because look how high you could get. Your short hop couldn't have like covered that, you know. And also how far he is off the stage because the further he is, the more reason you have to full hop because
Oh.
you need the extra height to cover more distance, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Thinking about it from the perspective of like how far he gets sent. Matt, okay.
Yeah.
Can he? Okay, I guess this is me asking the Foxmate. What is there any way he can get a side B out here?
He can do the one side B that would not get covered by doing the full hop needle turnaround would be if he instant double jumped out of hit lag and then did an instant side B to grab ledge here. Like cut off his vertical moment or like movement and then side B here.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that would not get covered by the full hop needle turnaround, and you would have had to decide to do just like walk up, turn around, grab ledge.
Dude, low key, I saw Silent Wolf do that one. I saw the goat Silent Wolf do that one time or several times to Sammy at this like set they played in Washington. I was like, dude, it's cooked, man. Like if Fox can just do this every time, it's so cooked for me.
It's really hard because it's the one thing that does not get it. I think the way that you should view this spot is a 50-50 because it's either he doesn't do it and you get to cover it with the full hop needle turnaround, or he does do it and you grab ledge. You know,
I see.
that is at least, and so then it seems a lot less daunting if it's a pure 50-50 because it's just like sometimes I'll grab ledge and it'll be fine.
I see. Oh, good. Nice. I did tap jump fair there. That was awesome.
Yeah, and then you also didn't finish your needles again. You keep shielding the lasers and then not recharging.
I don't know. Oh, I just wanted to move around. Okay,
Interesting.
right. I did not troll. I should not troll. Oh, that was a terrible needle.
It is definitely interesting. I'm surprised you didn't throw them early. Well, you didn't want to throw them early because you thought he would dash forward. But then if you're going to do that, you should probably double jump out, right? Like double jump, go to top plat, reposition.
Yeah,
Maybe run off falling needles to read him chasing you, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, right. I think my idea was actually to do the needle like to intercept him from farther away, but he was a little too close for that.
Yeah, and so then you decided to stop needling, and that's when you do the double jump. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then I try to cheese with up tilt again. I mean, up tilt cheese is really good though. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's up tilt's just like you didn't have any other button to do.
Oh, I was pretty good, and then I like went in even though I was at a great spacing again. I don't really know why.
Yeah, I don't think you're very deliberate about choosing how you want to how you want to go about facing a certain direction. Like you realize maybe there's a world where you want to face forward, and so you're like, you know, the movement pattern you did was to have you face forward, but it wasn't very efficient. I think. Like I think,
But I think it's like I think in the middle I realized that the fair is not really gonna do a lot for me. So then I felt like I had to move around, like insert some sort of random movement in the middle to be quote unquote tricky. But I think like I should just do the situation based on the quality of the idea, or do the assess the situation based on the quality of my idea and just commit to it rather than like just doing something random.
yeah, I feel like I don't know. I think it was totally fine to bear, especially because you full hop. Like you could, you even if you ran away here, you know he's gonna be in shield. I think it'd be reasonable to short hop back and then do a bear that hits here if you want to bear. But also, if you don't want to bear and you want to turn around, I also think it's reasonable to do something like wave dash away, turn around, walk forward, and then you'd get back to
Kyle's
this
really good at that
spot.
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Kyle, I think all the top sheiks are, especially Kyle. Kyle's movement is super good, but a lot of the sheiks are extremely efficient about facing the direction they need to face and realizing when they cannot get into that position efficiently. Like this is a
Yeah,
position where I don't think you could have, at least with the control you wanted, been facing forward very efficiently. Truthfully,
I think I agree.
like I think
Yeah,
you wanted to be forward facing and standing on the ground like right here. And that's like not really like you could have dropped crouch, turn around, walked, but that's also really slow. You know, like there's no easy way to accomplish that. And so then it's
yeah. So
either
I
you
just
pick
I was
your
bear.
yeah,
I
you
was just
pick your
doing
spot with
bear.
bear, or you reposition with wave dash away turnaround, or I mean that's pretty much it.
And just like play a new position,
Or
right?
like drop crouch, turn around, wave dash back to make up for the fact that you're taking so much time, so you create space. You know.
Yeah, I think just like a general theme of what we've been talking about so far is that I think like uh the idea for the situation is okay, but the exact plan for it is not very
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, cause then he just gets to do some crazy random jump shine or whatever that like, and then I end up in a weird scramble, and then
Yeah, and then for the second time, you miss a reaction on grab, and you don't punish it. That's probably something to keep in mind is practicing with punishing grab on reaction with grab during your dash forward, because your dash forward was clearly preemptive, which is fine. But during your dash forward, you should be reacting well enough to realize that he grabbed and just
yeah,
punch it.
I think when these awkward situations happen, my eyes leave the opposing character model, and I just sort of like watch the area between us. But I think
Mm-hmm.
if I was actually looking at him, then you know, I think what it is also another thing is that I think I just feel stupid for missing the timing and getting, do you know what I mean, like getting grabbed for trying to grab him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess I feel like when I'm thinking about it now, it's like much more likely that I'll go too late than too early.
Yeah, you'd never
So
go. You'd only go too early if you weren't trying to like.
to react, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I
Yeah.
was like preemptive about it, then okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an easy rewiring. Okay, I like that reset.
Yeah.
And then again, like I had like a good idea, but then the efficiency was really not good.
Yeah. Your wave dash away was so bad. Why was it so ass? why,
I don't know.
why? Like that
Yeah,
ruined the
the
entire
actual.
position.
Do you mean like the actual execution or like the
Yes, you look
actual?
how close you went. Like 2 pixels.
Yeah, I don't know what
It,
happened.
it like it fucked up your shit so bad.
Yeah.
If you got like a good juicer wave dash, it makes a lot of sense to do exact. Also, your short hop drift wasn't very good. You drifted towards him, which is not. I think you should have drifted in place more often than not.
Yeah, I have this. I think I have this uh, lack of clarity around like when it's time to take space with my aerial versus like hold the position,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That makes sense.
But like I don't know if you have any thoughts on that. Like when is the bear that I did a good, or the drift that I did a good idea versus, well,
I
okay, in this situation it's clear that it's not a good, because he's never gonna get hit by it unless he like,
I think it's a good idea if you're close. But since you're not close, why it's not good is because the difference between you bearing here and here doesn't matter, because that just means if you want it to hit from further away, you have to delay your fast fall, which is fine. But you could still hit the exact same dash forward timing with that with no drift, right? Does that make sense?
if I want to hit him where you're for moving into the spot where your cursor is, I can.
Well, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so it would be if why you did the backflip in this way is because you wanted to hit him, your bear, with your bear, like here, right, for dashing forward. Correct? Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
I want to cut
then,
him off. Yeah.
yeah, and I agree. I think that's good. But then, if instead of jumping from here and then going here, you jump from here and bared the spot you're currently in, if you wanted to accomplish that, you could accomplish bearing the same timing of dash forward by choosing to delay your fast fall out of the jump. So you're in the air for longer and the
For
bear is
longer.
functionally delayed, right?
Uh huh.
Because you see how on this backflip, I think you backflip pretty early, right? You backflip near as fast as possible.
And I also fast fall.
Yes, and so it's like if you didn't fast fall, is that's what I meant initially. But if you didn't fast fall as fast as possible and you chose to delay it, the timing difference obviously is pretty large, right? So like the difference between early and late functionally is the difference in terms of spacing between close and far, right?
Yes, that's a good.
Yeah.
I think it's not fully settling, but I like have some inkling that it will make sense.
Yeah. I think all that you really need to know as like a fundamental piece of information is, time equals distance in Melee. And so
Yeah.
if you want to account for longer distance, maybe you could take advantage of using more time, right?
That makes sense. Oh, I didn't hold down. Try to up tilt G's again. Okay. Should I tech chase him this time?
You
Okay.
always Diaz behind, and I want to see your tech skill on this. You start wave dashing frame perfectly, which is super good. You're one frame late, which is totally fine. That's within reasonable parameters. Yeah, you're just react. Okay, I understand. It's just a hard reaction. That's fine.
Yeah. I've been practicing it though. Like I've been using the wave dash thing and the OSD and
Mhm.
punch to check whether or not I'm getting on the first frame.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was like everything was good. It's just the tech in place reaction is obviously hard, but you weren't covering his tech in place animation or anything with your wave dash, so all is well. Boom. The wind did also create extra noise though, so
How come the wind be fucking my shit up this game, bro?
the wind is my least favorite. The wind and Randall are my least favorite things in the game. I think they suck.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not ready for this situation. Like I never expect the Fox to tech my F tilt in this
It's
position.
honestly really hard.
It's RNG.
It's not that it's RNG. Like you could kind of know because, like
Oh, he
maybe you
shielded.
saw that he was wave dashing or he shielded right, and it
Oh.
just could have. But like I think you just have to change your button. Like I think in your mind you're like, okay, well he's getting hit by forward tilt. I'm gonna start walking now to set up the punish.
Yeah.
And so, and you're probably planning on down smashing, but then you have to change from down smashing. But like, I'm gonna play a mix up. Maybe that mix up is short hop back to read wave dash forward. Maybe that mix up is keep walking forward and grab. Maybe that mix up is walk all the way into Fox's shield and then do a delay forward tilt to read him trying to wave dash out. Right? Like those are,
Okay, that makes
yeah. You just have to realize it's a mix up.
okay. All good roll though.
Yeah.
Oh, I like gave him. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I.
I think
Do
you
I
did
have
not mean to go that far. Maybe you did mean to.
Let me think about it again. I'm watching this. I think I just like didn't want to get clipped by him naring, and like that's why I moved back that far.
Mhm.
I did intentionally move that far.
Okay. I think that is.
What was your idea? I guess.
I thought, at least from my perspective, what I saw was I thought you would move back to like right here, and I think why I feel that way is when you decided to. I would have realized that he didn't commit to the dash forward probably around then.
Oh, okay.
Like I would have just seen. I'll probably let me check his dash stance and then I'll pause once I realize. Like I think something about maybe it's because I was fine if he did dash forward, and I felt like if he did dash forward and I jumped here, and even if I kept drifting away, I would have been able to bear his running shine around right here. Maybe that's what it actually is, but something about the situation slash spacing didn't make me feel like I needed to give up as much space.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. I think when I'm watching, how do I put this? I think when I'm watching Fox, I'm not actually. I don't think I'm watching him carefully enough. I just have the idea in my mind that he might do this option or whatever, and
Mhm.
not actually thinking about like this is the literal set of threats he's representing from his dash chance. I
Yeah.
think it's like common for people around my level, so it's not super horrible
Mhm.
or anything. Like it's just like this is something This is something for sure where my intuition was also like, I don't know why I gave him so much space,
Yeah, I
but
don't think it was necessarily even bad either. I guess I'm speaking
no, no, I
as an
think I was super.
alternative. Like I think it
But
was
that's
super
I was
chill,
surprised as you. I was as surprised as you in this position
and
also.
it ended up
Just like
being fine too because you realized and you played well around
yeah,
it.
like I really like that I tried to back air him, and that was just like, a little bit off.
Yeah, but then you tried to do the unfortunately impossible button of for tilting a fox short hop, which is like it's really hard to do that. If your intention isn't to hit him out of the air, you're probably rarely ever gonna actually get a forward tilt with punish on a short hop. It's just like it's Fox's short hop is too fast.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna happen. So wow, oh, tilting the back air shield is not too bad.
That's fine. You were spaced. I'm surprised you decided to jab after the forward tilt though. I feel like my intuition would say forward tilt, crouch, because if the sheik can bear fast enough to whiff punish the bear, right? But then you'd be holding down, and you'd hopefully get to do something. Like you get to do something. I hope. Actually, I think you're at knockdown percent for bear, so it's probably better you jab. So all is well.
Okay, I think I'm not very good out of crouch also though. Like if they don't do a move into me or whatever, I think I'm bad at like reacting. How do I put this? Like I think I'm bad at what is the term? Like reacting by exclusion or whatever, where it's
Uh
like you
huh.
see, like you like
I
you
understand what you
see,
mean. I
like
understand.
I'm bad at that reaction, so then I feel like I'm stuck in crouch, and I feel like they have like now I'm close to them and I'm stuck in the same place kind of deal.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know if it's like I need better plans or I need to practice tech skill out of crouch. Like even like I, it's to the point like I'm so bad at it to the point where I would feel like it's if I just arbitrarily picked a wave dash back timing within 15 frames of myself crouching, it would be undoubtedly better than what I'm doing right
Yeah, it'd probably work out. Yeah, I think at that point, it feels like it's execute. Or at least I think a good starting point is execution because if you're confident in the buttons you press, you're probably more willing to press them, even if like they're not the most thought through, compared to like having a plan where like you might know what to do, but the fact that you can't press the button good probably discourages you from pressing it.
now.
Slash
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you reacted so slow. You did it. You did something super good. Got the bear. You realize it's
Oh,
soft. You did dash shield. This is like Kyle wave dash forward tilts frame perfectly every single time. You know,
let's see.
it's
I
just
was super slow with the wave dash. I think I wave dash forward, but I was super slow.
yeah. You're just
Okay.
super slow with it. So you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
punished.
Okay. So then, okay, that's. I see.
Nice. Oh, you missed your wave dash out of shield, and now you're in hell.
Yeah, and I'm hell, and I die.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what the next edge guard will be. I am I'm
I
so
don't
sur-
really this. Oh,
I think
I'm
I'm
more.
surprised by the fact that you didn't move all the way up. Like you stopped here instead of like right here. I think, which is surprising to me, mainly because from where you was there a double DD on the screen? Hold up, one at the top. Yep, there's one at the
Hell
top, one at the
yeah.
right. Okay. Regardless, it you stopping here means that you're essentially only willing to ever interact with Fox full dashing forward. But I don't think that's necessarily on the table when you're invincible like this. And so then what happens with you moving to this spot instead is this means that you're now able on some level, if you also desire, to interact with this spacing, and that means that the things that Fox does in response are meaningfully different, right? Because
I
your
think
threat
I'm.
range is different.
I think I'm worried about the invul running out and then being like. I think this is just a matter of me not how do I put this? Like what you're describing is effectively like conceptualizing invul as a way to um like earn more mix-up timings.
Hmm.
I guess like, I don't know. I don't have a better way to phrase it, but I think you know what I mean. It's like like you're saying like you're invul and he doesn't know like he does not know where you will be at the end of your invul. So use that fact to take it like to take the space forward like and assert yourself. And then I think in my head I'm thinking about it kind of the other way, almost the other way around, where it's like I don't know where I'm gonna be after my invul, and I would feel terrible if he won a mix up out of my invul because I was so aggressive with it.
Hmm. I think that makes sense, and I do agree that it's not good to throw yourself into the danger zone with your invincibility just to get hit. But that happens because you committed to a mix up. That doesn't happen if you choose to play for position. Like what I think of with invincibility is good because you get to go to a position that you want to be in for free with no resistance.
Cost.
Yeah, like there's no cost. It's just you get to be in a good position. And so in my head, I see you come down with invincibility, and
Oh, you're saying like now it's time to just take as much space as I can, and then like if he happens to get out, then that's fine or whatever. Like,
yeah, and it is important to qualify, take as much space as you can, like really leaning heavily into the can because the interaction that comes after is important, and that's why my idea of the spacing I want to put myself at is right here because this is still a reasonable spacing facing forward to be able to interact with Fox running forward. You get to wave dash back F tilt and beat all the running timings. You still have access to top plat if you also desire it. If you want to cross up, it's the perfect spacing to where if he dashes forward or full hops and you realize that you wave dash under and you cross him up and then grab his back air or something, right? Like this is like a reasonable spacing to start all of your non-invincible mix-ups from. I also
sure. And
think
then
I feel
if
that
he goes
way.
side, I can turn back or whatever.
Yeah, like you get to do things in response. And I'm also surprised that you decided to land on the plat instead of going straight to the ground. I don't think going straight to the ground was necessarily better, but it is, I guess,
Oh,
important to recognize the difference in the movement patterns you take from getting down to the invincibility platform because your invincibility directly relates to it. If it takes longer, you have less. If you go faster,
yes.
you have more. And I think it
I
makes
think
sense
I'm
because you saw him in
bad
the
at acting
middle.
out of Angel. I think I'm bad at acting out of Angel also, to be fair. Like,
I think it's hard too. But yeah, and I think it makes sense because you saw him in the middle initially, so you don't want to go directly to the middle and get super caught. Um, and it
yeah,
also
like
makes sense
like
given
the
that.
common tilting respawn pattern is like he's in the middle, I'm on top, I go directly to middle, and then like he just decides to double jump to top, and then like it's
Yeah,
over.
now you're in an awkward spot. Maybe you chase, and it's all doomed. Probably not the best full hop. Full hop in general is good. I just think
I
I'm.
think I drifted super far forward.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you did shields. What I would have wanted at least to happen with this full hop is what I thought you would do is you dash further forward and then backflip full hop to end up in this spot.
Oh, interesting. I never think about. I always think of this as like, uh, I had like a similar idea where I would just be here and then full hop like in place and then fall with the needle.
I think
But you're
what
saying like go forward to be threatening and then like full hop backwards to
not even
cheese,
to be
basically.
threatening, just to set up the position. Sheik is one of the characters where most characters in this game, if they want to secure a spot in place, they have to just move to that spot, then go directly up and down, or something to that effect, or maybe from further back, move into that spot. But Sheik's one of the characters where she can move backwards into that spot and still have access to her important buttons because her
Very
backflip
cool.
works well. It's fast and has a good hurt box and is intuitive, blah, 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 blah. Right? And so that's why dashing forward, at least in my mind, dashing forward a little bit further and then back flipping does maybe sometimes take slightly longer, but
Yeah.
also it lets you react to more. And if you so
I don't know
decide
why I
during your
shield.
dash forward you want to rip it, you could rip it.
Why did I shield there? I don't even know.
Yeah,
Maybe
they should
shield
stop,
left.
especially wasn't super great. Oh, that back
Also,
air wasn't good. I don't think you paid attention to the timing.
no. Yeah, that one was good, and then this one was like, oh,
Yeah, I
oh, I
don't
like
think.
drifting towards them too.
Yeah, I feel like if I or if you wanted to interact, or you realize Fox is dashing forward, which I
I was
think you
gonna.
might have.
Yeah, I think I tried to forward air here actually.
Yeah, I think forward air jumping over the Fox is definitely an option. I wouldn't like it because of how far you guys were initially. What I thought you were gonna do, or at least what I think other Sheiks might have done, is after this wave dash back, done turnaround backflip, and then they would fare the Fox here during his run
Oh,
forward,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which is where he ends up, right? And so it's like then you'd have good pressure.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention for sure during the back air at all. Like I just like, I was like already in the air and I saw him moving towards me. And I just panicked,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I would have done the forward air if I had actually. Okay.
Edge
Ooh,
guard. Um, One thing you could do back throw, you could always do the easy run off double jump, check for side Bs, and then interact with up Bs. You could also, from this spot, you do the backflip. You should probably do full hop backflip and not short hop backflip.
Okay, that's come up a few times. Like I don't like have a good intuition about. But you're saying like if he gets more distance from the stage, I need to do full hops because that's like the thing that gets me closer to him to be able to threaten him.
Yeah, I also think here you specifically need to do the full hop because of how do I say this? Because of the timing. Like you needed a natural delay long enough to have enough time to react out of that delay to actually interact. So like in this case, because you short hopped and short hops are fast, by the time you realize anything was happening, you're already on ledge, right? Like the up B just started. You could not have known. But then if you were full hopping, you wouldn't have been on the ledge until like
Wait, that makes so
now,
much sense.
right?
That actually happens to me a lot. I think once this situation happens, I'm really confused because I felt like I felt like the back throw was a really good idea and really reasonable, and I was also ready for him to up B, but then I'm like suddenly on the ledge, and I didn't clock that it was because I didn't full hop. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. And then you would have been able to see the up B and then just double jump there, and it would have been easy.
Yeah.
It does make it awkward for like the annoying side B is like double jump side B forward right there. But that's also fine because I think that just means during your full hop you react, you drift to the stage, fast fall, then like boost grab it.
Yeah.
Like you still can punish it on stage, and then like short stuff is annoying. Sometimes you kind of get got, or you kind of get got, and then like deciding just to like wave dash to edge is a button you could do, right? Instead of short hopping, you just wave dash to edge, and then you could do like a bear that covers all the side Bs here.
Right, but then you give up the up B that he does right
Yeah,
now.
you give up the up B, and then you have to decide, okay, well he's up being, maybe I'll ledge dash on. Yep, exactly.
I'm not very good at ledge dash flow charts either, to be fair. So.
They're not easy. Ledge dashing is hard.
Wow. Surely I'll charge all the whole needles this time.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh no.
Nope. You're not shining. You're not invincible. Or not invincible. You're not flashing.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, okay, this one was a little more reasonable because he's on the way back from spawn.
4, 5. You had more time. It was one needle.
Oh.
You know, you had time. It was one needle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was a grab.
Oh, you think so?
This was a super. You got the like he jumped into the fair. Look how much frame advantage you have. We'll count from when 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, you had enough time to grab without getting punished.
I feel like I know to grab in that spot. I don't know what happened. Like, why did I get jab?
Oh, maybe it's because he was slightly lower than normal. Like he didn't. Normally, I feel like when people get hit by this fair at percents like this, they're like right here-ish and then fall past the platform. But look where he's at. He's like right here before he got hit. And maybe that was confusing. Not sure.
I'm gonna use R-Wing to check the inputs because I feel like I might have gotten
the Z yeah, the Z jab.
Yeah, so let me check this one because I feel pretty confident that I would know, like that's like a great fair grab spot. But I agree with you.
Yeah, there's probably just something that was either slightly confusing or the button didn't go good.
Yeah. This is the 3-minute 58 long stream. I'm just gonna check it. This is 4 minutes 20 seconds into the game. Modern technology is so awesome. You can just check whatever the fuck you were inputting.
I know, R-Wing's sick.
Society if Sephiroth Ken had R-Wing.
He'd still be the king of Smash.
Facts? Oh no, this is the right one. Okay, 95 and 30. Okay. What? Yeah. Okay. So here. Oh, did he charge up smash beforehand or no?
Yes.
He did. Okay. Okay. Wait.
Oh wait. No, it was further before. He charged up smash afterward.
Yeah, and then
it was like 433 before he jumps.
I see. Okay.
We watched forward.
I went way too far back. Okay. Okay, hold on.
It's 328 on the actual amount of game time.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, I did press A. Damn. The hell? Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Now we know. Facts and logic. That's fine. Okay.
good to know.
Yeah. I didn't really know how to get out of the corner in that situation. I don't think the bear was a good idea, but I've been trying out ledge dash turnaround bear lately. How good I feel about it.
Yeah, it's a button.
Yeah.
It's just so like imprecise. Like it's hard to
Yeah.
get the bear you want off ledge dash. Something that I think is really good is doing ledge dash, dash back, wave dash, teeter.
Yeah, I didn't know how, I don't know how to set up the teeter, so I never really. You're
Mhm.
saying like dash
Da-
wave dash into the corner.
yeah, dash, wave dash into the corner, and let go your stick teeter. I think that is something good that puts you
Yeah,
out
because
of range of the snare.
he nares in a spot where I like can grab him like literally for
Yeah,
getting the timing.
probably don't try and fair. Probably just worry about going to ledge after this double jump, or just fall to ledge. Like jab, fall to ledge.
Oh sure, yeah, I was griefing. He
You're
like just
yeah,
killed me.
you forward tilted late too. You like tried to walk forward, but like he's dashing forward always.
See. Oh. Like that kind of thing happening is why I lose confidence. It like I guess like I sort of lumped this in with the other. How do I deal with him dashing forward out of the corner situations?
Mm-hmm.
Similar to what we were talking about before.
That makes sense. I think it is hard not to because it's scary. It's hard to be deliberate or attentive when you think death is waiting for you. Here's a back throw spot. Let's see.
Backer?
Tried to jump. I think you tried to do the thing where you jump early aerial to catch,
Yes. I
but
missed the aerial.
yeah, you didn't do it, and also
I feel like the way I did it too didn't make me feel like something about this was not very.
yeah, I feel like this isn't necessarily the percent for it.
Because
Just
I'm at
be
95 and he's at 40 or whatever.
no, it's just because he's at 40. Like if he was at lower percent, it'd make more sense because like he'd be jumping slightly higher, so he'd be up here when your fair is, or he'd be like slightly up here, and that's like a lot more intuitive for your fair to hit than like directly forward.
Oh, I think I was thinking about neutral air, like the Mewtwo King or whatever.
That's also a button. Yeah, that would make more sense. You could also just throw hop back bear, which is what you said initially. Also, the fact that this fox has done double jump fair 3 times out of the 4 times it's gotten thrown off stage is probably something you need to like keep in mind.
Yeah, I'm bad at pattern recognition in that way, so I gotta think about that.
Yeah, that's also a big part of why the good Sheik edge guarders are good is that they are like in tune with the options their opponent is picking defensively. Oh my god.
Oh, I should have grabbed him, no?
Yeah, you weren't. You were like, you were in pressure mode. You didn't think your fair would actually hit, and you reacted kind of slow, so you jumped again.
Yeah. It was like a great fair too.
Yeah, it was a good fair.
uh,
I'm kind of surprised you short hop double jumped. Like I know you realized he was on plat and shielded, and so you wave landed to pressure. But I kind of feel like I thought you would empty land out of this short hop, like this one, and then you'd empty land, walk up, and then you get to do the either walk up, short hop fair, push off, down smash, or walk up, read shield drop forward till here. Like I think you had more direct pressure if you took that path.
Interesting. I kind of think when I'm in this spot, I kind of think it's almost over for like not like over as in I'm gonna die, but like almost over as in like my sequence is almost over, and I have because I'm not facing backwards. Like my intuition in this moment is like I'm not facing backwards, so I don't have a way to get him while he's up there. So like I like if I want to get him, I need to do the wave land. But you're saying like I can empty land, and I guess like what is your perspective on this?
Well, okay, so why I would decide to empty land is if you look at this fair roll, right? This is when I realized, this is when I reacted to him rolling. You're going up in your jump, which is also when you reacted. I would empty land, and if you were to empty land, the frame advantage you'd be landing about now. The frame advantage would be to where you're walking forward right now, and so then what would happen is you'd pick forward tilt, right? And then you'd catch him right here, he'd go flying. Or if you maybe wanted to react, you didn't want to play with mix up immediately, you'd realize that he didn't shield drop, and then you'd get to do walk forward, short hop fair, and then push him off, which I think is it's more that like it is why I picked the ground instead of the platform is because it gives me more intuitive ways to interact with that shield drop, right?
Yeah. That
Because no matter what, you're gonna push him off and probably get fair down smash if he holds shield there.
okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Oh my god, you're greedy.
Uh,
Oh my god, you're not picking anything.
well, it's just like I didn't have a good idea, so I just like wanted to not do anything, but I don't really know.
You should probably let some boost grabs rip if you know he's gonna start mashing in place.
Good point. I didn't think about that. Oh, good roll.
You also didn't aim. You haven't aimed your Ferris for platform very well. Like, look how far away you were. If you did dash forward jump, that fair would have clocked him, and he probably is going to do jump side B after, and you're going to forward tilt and kill him. You know?
I see. I think I don't aim the jump well because I think I'm not, how to put it? I think I'm not willing to commit to pressuring him in that way, even though it's pretty safe. I don't know why I wouldn't, because it's pretty safe for me.
Do you think that you were jumping partially because you thought he might try to pressure where you currently are? Like after
No,
your
I
roll?
think
Okay.
no, I think I had already seen him go up at this point, and I was like, okay, well,
Okay.
it's time to go swing at him. But I just like, I think I just didn't have a precise idea of how to do it, so I was just like, okay, I'll just do the fair, and didn't really put any more thought into like how I wanted the fair to happen and how it could have played out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there were lots of edge guards this game, and the full hopping thing is a big deal.
Yeah.
And then we also talked about is it like the invul stuff was pretty important, I think.
Yeah.
Charging needles,
Yep.
pretty important.
In general, I think the biggest takeaway in terms of neutral outside of the edge running stuff is just that like if you probably need to take or think a bit more ahead in terms of what position it is you want to be at, and then how can you intuitively and efficiently transition into that spot. And
Yeah.
that ends up aligning with turning like the direction, making sure you're facing the correct direction a lot of the time. But it also happened with the spot where you did dash forward, shield, full hop, needle instead of doing dash slightly further, backflip. And there's a few spots in general, or not in general, but that happened where like I would have probably done a backflip action, and almost all of them also included going slightly further initially. And
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you go.
no, I was gonna say I think probably some of that is like um miss. I think not thinking enough about timing,
Mhm.
like uh, how to it's like easy in the earlier parts of the improvement arc to think only about spacing and not think about timing.
Yeah.
And then now it's like the part I'm getting to a skill level where I have to think about timing a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so that's probably a lot to do with it. It's like a lot of those situations where like I misjudge his threat range because I just see Fox and I just see the spacings and I think that he like they're available to him at all timings kind of thing. So that
Mm-hmm.
misjudge. I don't like. For example, I don't go far enough forward because I'm like, well, what if he just nares me here? But then like when you look at the VOD, it's like clear that he didn't have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
So okay,
Okay.
okay, well, it's pretty productive. So yeah, just let me know when it's uploaded and then I'll listen to it.
Oh yeah. What I'll also do now, I forgot. I didn't record the Marth part. I forgot to press the record button. I forgot that you had to press it. So I'll go over the things we talked about just super quickly. So it's like in Word format. With Marth Fair, I like to treat Marth Fair kind of similarly to Laser in the sense that with Laser, your goal when getting lasered or you're going to hit by a laser is to be in a position where it's ambiguous what it is they need to do to respond. In Falco's case, it is interacting. If you're far enough away, that probably means he could do a second laser in place safely. If you end up closer, that means he has to stop lasering and decide to do an aggressive button, potentially, or a defensive button, anything that's not laser. And the same thing goes for Marth in the sense that Marth has 4 kind of unique ways the fair could hit or could happen, where it's either you're right outside of fair range, you're getting hit by tipper fair, you're getting hit by kind of the hilt, and you're point blank. And the way Marth interacts with all 4 of those things are all pretty meaningfully different. And so your goal is to try and create some kind of confusion, typically using the something we've already talked about, run up crouch CC
Yeah.
stuff. But outside of that, there are also a few other buttons you could do that we have talked about too, like needling, and sometimes just letting boost grab rip because you need to. But that's annoying because obviously Marth deciding to drift for 2 more frames before fast falling kind of immediately means boost grab just kind of loses, even though you knew nearly exactly what it was going to do.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think that is almost word for word what I said before exactly. I think I might have missed a bit of the preamble at the beginning, but that's generally the most important parts.
No, I think that was pretty much everything that you did say, so it's totally fine. So,
Okay,
okay,
cool.
cool. I'll be back in a month. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Yep. See you.
Bye.